in peace.
Welcome, Aries, to Expression Personnelle Tarot. This is Jessica. I'll be your tarot reader. Archangel Michael, please help guide this message for the Aries collective. Thank you. Let us begin. We have the Ace of Cups. There is an event. There is a aha moment at this time. It's a little confusion here with the Moon card and maybe a little fear of someone needing to give you confirmation. So with the Five of Pentacles, there is a lot of amounts of communication that is needed. I'm really feeling like deer, sensitivity, in the present moment with the Ace of Cups, there's an overpouring of a need for expression. Self-love here is prominent. The Six of Pentacles, you go from a place of not knowing to actually a place of generosity. Sometimes you, with the Eight of Cups and the Moon, you have to be able to understand logic from emotion during the time of stress, and at the same time you need to be able to let it out, and you're able to give more to a situation when you yourself have recognized it for what it is, and you were able to further understand. I'm really feeling blessings here. With the Three of Wands, you know what you want. You know that overall with the Three of Wands, there is a certain level here of mastery. But no matter what you go through, there's still a lot of emotion that you have to deal with. So even though something might be a little off right now with this energy of the unknown, with the full moon, Pisces full moon, it's bringing in a lot of love for you, Aries. A lot of love, and it's going to give you that solid foundation that you are looking for to build on. With that Page of Wands, I do feel that communication of passion. So if you are looking for communication with a lover, like an ex or someone that has been really keeping things to themselves, at this time I feel that energy has actually been stacking up here with the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, you're being called to adventure, for one, but also kind of work quietly. And when I see the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, I'm seeing a spiritual enrichment here. Let's see how others view the Aries at this time, so I can get a further understanding. So I'm seeing like almost an up and down roller coaster, but it's all landing you on solid ground here and able to actually get that stack of change you've been looking for, get you exactly where you belonged. If you thought that all this time that everything magically was going to fall into place overnight, it doesn't. Everybody's story is a little bit different. Check your chart, find out what resonates, leave the rest behind. And also, please stay tuned through the end. With the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy here. There is a lot of luck here, abundance. It's solid here. And it's surprising, Aries, with that little thing. Sorry, I chewed my nail off. I'm having a little family, a loss in our family, a grave loss in the family. And same thing, all you could do is really be there for each other. And with the Prince of Cups in reverse, I see a lot of you not wanting to maybe step up to the plate, because it does confuse you with that Prince of Cups in reverse. Remember that what you put out there, you reap what you sow. And that Page of Wands and that Seven of Pentacles right now is giving Aries that warning. You do want plans. You want plans. You want things. Other people do too. You do have to walk a mile in someone else's shoes before you can actually understand. And some of you don't do well with emotion. Some of you Aries really are like, I don't want to be around any kind of turmoil or anything like that. It doesn't mean that you don't care, because you'll be the first one to sit there in bed and cry, but necessarily address the situation. And what I'm seeing there is, if you are in a difficult situation like that, Aries, sometimes you're to cry and let it out, so you don't just charge out the room. The Six of Pentacles kind of, I see like a change up all of a sudden here. Like you had the energy to turn things around and venture forward, you see. And that Nine of Pentacles and that Prince of Cups really want you to be able to communicate love at this time. With the Six of Pentacles, it tells me amount of not just generosity, but whenever you're giving to someone, attention, love, whatever, you do want reciprocity behind it. So, and with that, you get a lot of balance, and you get a lot of pentacles and different things like that. So I see where you're being called to pay attention at this time. And Scorpio energy of death. So there is the light at the end of the tunnel, but how are we going to get there, right? I'm seeing some of you just really empowered at this time to really step up to the plate, transform, power up, level up, glow up. But it's going to be in divine timing for each and every one of you. Last month, a lot of my readings, to check out my past readings where I talk about Gemini energy, it's about really have been putting in the effort to get to this level here. It's not too late. You can saddle on up and, get out there. We have that Ace of Pentacles here. We do have an Ace of Pentacles, but there is a point of understanding that if you put yourself in someone else's shoes, really, seeing that Ten of Wands come out, it just, with that King of Pentacles here, everything is about building your house on a solid foundation. I mean, looking out of old eyes sometimes, especially with relationships, you don't want to jump into a relationship that's only going to suit you for like that 1 year, 2 years. What happens if You get stuck with that 2-year plan. Think out of how would your lover 30 years that actually was not only generous but was able to reciprocate the same energy with you, your divine counterpart would feel that you are with that kind of person, being your, not going out there living your best life, it's going out there and living your best you without having anything to hide, telling the truth. Some of you have got, and my phone is ringing right now, some of you really have to answer the phone. Wallet, keys in phone, keys in phone. So if somebody's actually having like a problem, like keeping up with their phones and different things like that, that's also could be confirmation. We'll go ahead and close out this reading. Aries, Spirit, let's get a card, some more confirmation here. Finally admitting the truth. You started it and you tried to finish it. The energy after your lover has breached boundaries. Your lover keeps secrets. Okay. Some of you, and it's with a fling. You are a one-night stand. That's all. Thanks for the good time. Time to go. Sage your house. Clean your space and energy. Cat food, smoking, coffee, bath bombs, body wash, scented. These are the things. Something about a garage sale. Maybe you have too much stuff. Clean your, sage out your house, clean your space. But with the lover energy and the fling here, I'm not really feeling like cheating. I'm feeling more or less, okay, got it. Your partner doesn't want to have regrets either. So the energy crossed boundaries, meaning that, yes, it's not as fluid with you at this time, and it's not like what you first met, because with the Death card, you have a lot of transformation going on. And I do see that there's been secrets here. And with the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles, the Prince of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles, this is a work situation. This could also, with the Page of Wands, the Moon, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, this could even be someone like in a bathroom, sitting on a toilet, on the phone, kind of situation there with those pentacles here. And the king of Pentacles here sitting on the throne, you see. So what I'm seeing is thanks for the good time. So there's something to do with entertainment there and admitting the truth. You started it. So at some point, someone in some way is trying to justify a truth by manipulating something through their eyes to justify the energy there. A lot of you are intuitive and you know what this is. And I can't begin to tell you that it is a red flag. I do see a fling here coming up, a one-night stand. And for a lot of you, you're gonna say thanks for the good time, time to go. And it's because that energy was breached. Your lover does keep secrets, okay? And when I see, finally admitting the truth, and with the King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, it's not so innocent anymore, is it? And Aries, you represent truth and innocence, and it's standing up for the innocent. And it's really, it could be mind-blowing how you know that in your mind some of you women know the potential that you could do the same thing, and you just know it doesn't feel right, so you stay away from it because you like know in your heart it's not right. But then some of you Aries out there, you really are starting to finally admit your truth, that you maybe have hurt people around you, and you weren't really, you were like a sitting duck as far as like telling people, like thanks for the good time, time to go. And you realize that started to catch up, and you changed your ways. And I see a lot of you dealing with that karma here, and it closed out, and now this is your brand new beginning. This brand new beginning is off to at least a rocky start, because you are on solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? There are rocks there, but there is solid foundation for you. And there is a lot of maturity here with the King of Pentacles to get to that place in time. Today it feels bad. Today you feel that Page of Wands. And when I see the Page of Wands, I know that a lot of you aren't going to stick around. The Page of Wands is like, thanks for the good time. And so you got to know, do you want to be that Page of Wands, or do you want to be that King of Pentacles? And I see that King of Pentacles here. Abundance, stability, you got to go through it. And, that starts with you. It starts, with you trying to finish what you started. Not as easy for you, collective. Oh, and then also it said time to finish it, space and energy. And also the my space for some reason is coming up. So anything to do with social media, with the Page of Wands, social media, I hate to say it, but I'm feeling with the Moon card here and the Five of Pentacles, I'm feeling someone is being caught, cheating, and it looks like through a cell phone here. So with the Nine of Pentacles, so I'm definitely being clarified here with the Nine of Pentacles twice, two separate decks, 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 cards here, and out of every one of these cards, and I cannot tell you here, that Nine of Pentacles tells me that somebody at work, there is like, I'm mentally cheating, that kind of stuff. And that's not so much the case. It's not mentally cheating. It's actually, this is different. This has crossed the boundary. You're going to know who you are. Remember that real love will never do that to you. Ever. Ever. They would never second guess it from the moment they met you. And for you men out there that are, dealing with some of this kind of energy that I'm out there, because not everything's not gender specific. I'm not sitting here male or female, but you men out here, you are, showing up every single day. And I see you trying to work to get to that, that top, to where you can finally say, you know what, I can be comfortable today. And I really see that change coming, and it's like a transformation for you. I'm really feeling April, around April 19th, which is actually after Aries. It actually begins Taurus, and right now Taurus energy has been all up in the mix, which is kind of crazy because it comes after Aries, right? And Taurus has just been messing with Saturn and Pisces and Aquarius. So in the long run of things, there's still things that are going to make more sense, and it's going to add more peace into your heart. And with Aries ruling the summer months coming up, you remember Demi Lovato coming out with Cool for the Summer back then? These kind of things, those kind of energies, that's going to be those kind of glow up years for Aries. So enjoy the energy coming in for you, and just at this time, just see the truth for what it is. See the circumstance that is really, you don't know everything. You could have, there could be that wounded warrior coming out of you during the situation that's going on here at hand, that moon card. But there's so much with that Ace of Cups here to embody, to learn from, to experience. Sometimes you don't get this energy again. It enjoy this journey. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Support my small channel by subscribing. Yeah, stand strong. Build your house on a rock. Live your truth.